Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
And good night.
Welcome to the Fun Road Podcast. My name is Steve and...
My name is Kass.
And Kass is somewhere in the back because I just gave her a little present and she could not wait to open it.
Oh my gosh, I
Do you
am
love it?
so excited about this.
Are you grateful?
I'm so grateful for this.
Isn't that cool? So she got like a stack of cards, but it's called Gratitude Conversation Starters.
This is amazing.
Wait, did you say let's do the podcast about gratitude because you saw that?
Yeah.
Okay. I love it. Let's do that.
If you're wondering what this is called the Fun Road Podcast. We are two best friends who work together, run a company, travel the world, and our main focus is giving people small tips that make a huge difference and impact in the grand scheme of their life.
That is absolutely right. And of course, next to podcasts, we have live trainings, we have webinars, we have a lot of stuff. So you can always go online if you want to see more about us. You go to kassandsteve.com or thefunroad.com. So today, what we're going to do is something very, very easy. We have a stack of cards in front of us. The cards have a couple of questions, so we're just going to pick a couple of questions and try to come up with the answers of those questions. I love that.
I love it too. So these are gratitude conversation starters. And what I want you to think about is when your life is filled with gratitude, it is very hard to see all the things that go bad. If you're focusing on the things that go good, the things that you're grateful for, the ways that your body and your mind and your soul served you today, it's very hard to think that your day was just the worst day ever. And I think sometimes we are in a habit of finding the negative things rather than finding the amazing things that happen. So
here we go. Great. Card number one. Okay. Say stop.
Stop.
What do you love? Aww.
That's a great one. The question is, what do you love about your family?
Yeah.
So my immediate family, my husband, I think that he is the coolest guy alive. He is so supportive. It is very rare to have a wife who travels the world with her best friend, and for him to be the engine behind the machine that is Kass is amazing. I think my kids are so cool. I love to do fun family things with them, and I love that they make me feel that when I get home that the house is filled with love and fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I love my extended family because we support each other. And even in hard times, we really let each other know that no matter how we feel, love is always the foundation of our relationship.
The message is love is the message, and the message is love. From the street to the mountain to the heavens above.
I've never
Tell
heard
everybody
that song.
what you're thinking of. Tell them love is the message and the message is love. Is love. You don't know that song?
Never heard it.
Let's try and find it. Keep talking about that love.
While I do this, or am I going to ask, is this my question and I'm going to ask you a question now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Tell me when to stop.
Wait. Let me see if I can find that song first.
All right. Well, okay. I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
What is something that you might take for granted that you are grateful for?
The love of my two sisters for me.
Yeah.
Because it's the only family I have, together with my brother, of course. And I have a great relationship with my brother. But my oldest sister is kind of like... I wouldn't say mom, because she's going to kill me if she hears that.
She's like the matriarch leader of your family.
Yeah. It's almost like she's the alpha female.
She's the queen bee.
Oh, yeah, she is. And I truly believe that she really loves me. And even though she's my half sister, we never talk about that. And then my youngest sister, she's my full sister. And we both lost our parents, so it's like, okay,
we gotta stick together.
Yeah, we gotta stick together. this is the only thing we got, but I'm really grateful for both of them in my life, for sure.
Yeah, and I think a lot of families, there are siblings who don't talk to each other at all. A friend of our family, the mom and the daughter hadn't talked for 4 years. There was just, yeah,
Really?
there was a fight and something happened. And I feel the same way with Emily. I feel like she and I have a very unique
Yeah,
relationship.
yeah.
And that's something that you just don't really
No, you don't.
necessarily appreciate all the time.
Exactly, exactly. Okay, perfect. So now it's your turn. This one?
We'll just go from the top.
No, you gotta kind of shuffle it
Okay,
and
perfect.
just take one.
So shuffle it and take one.
No, it's you.
So
You
these
got.
are questions that you should write down and be thinking about while we go over this.
Yeah. Here we go. Pick one.
Okay, my question is describe something that you do every day that you're grateful for. I am grateful for small connections that I make with people.
Mm,
I'm grateful for the person in the grocery store or the person in the restaurant or the person that I bump into along the street that I think those small connections along the way make a big difference. And that's something
absolutely.
that,
And that's something we talked about on the podcast with John Giswold. If you see that interview or heard that interview, he's also somebody that has that is super good at making small connections, but have a big impact.
and we, Steve and I kind of jokingly, like when we leave a restaurant or a movie theater, we always try and make that person's day a little brighter. And we kind of look at each other and say, it's not bad that we're good with people now, is it?
And when you get that upgrade,
Yeah,
it's
I
not too
know,
bad.
totally. When you get a little extra or when you get a little discount or you get a little upgrade, you're like, and this is why working on your people skills is important.
Okay.
What goes around comes around. Okay.
I'm
And
not peeking.
okay, perfect. Am I picking your card?
No, I'm picking my own card.
Okay,
So
do
you
it.
have to
Exactly.
3, 2, 1, and it's this one right
Okay.
here. Describe something beautiful around you. Cass Martin.
What's beautiful about that?
You knew that was the moment she read it,
I thought, oh, this is a good card.
He gonna say me. What's beautiful about her? Well, first of all, she is stunning beautiful. I hate to admit it. I've seen her in other conditions as well. But most of the time, she is very, very beautiful, of course. And she has a great heart. She's great with people. She makes instantly, within 5 seconds, people around her feel very good about themselves. And because sometimes people can be intimidated by how beautiful you are, and that can translate very fast into this girl is a whatever they can come up with because of their insecurity. But even the most insecure people will feel beautiful and secure around you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was a beautiful thing to say.
And now I want you to listen to see
I'm
if we
grateful
can.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if we can.
Do I always tell you I'm grateful for you?
Yeah. All the
Here we
time.
go.
Love is the message, no?
Love is the message.
Okay. Okay, this is still. I mean, you should look it up. It's an amazing song. Love is the message, and the message is love.
Just kind of swing side to side.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do the speak a little closer to you. The message is love is the message, and the message is love. From the streets to the mountain to the heavens above.
I'm Shazamming it.
It's live, so I don't know if it will hear it. Okay, here we go. The message is love. From the streets to the mountains to the heavens above.
I love it.
Tell everybody what you're dreaming of. Tell them love is the message and the message is love.
I love that. What a great song. You should play that every single day, you guys.
Every single day.
Start your day. The message is love is the title, and it's Reverend Al Green.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you for sharing that.
Super, super, super cool. But when you hear the song, like.
He's the same person who did Put a Little Love in Your Heart.
Yeah. Next question for you.
He also did
wait.
You've Got a Friend. That guy, he knows how to write songs.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, here we go. Is this for me, this is my
Yeah,
question.
this is your card.
What was the highlight from today? Right now, doing a podcast with you. You know, a highlight, you came in, you picked me up from my little Airbnb that I'm staying at, and I walked down. You told me that you liked my outfit, thought it was cool. We went and walked the dog.
Yeah.
And I mean, daily, I'm so grateful for this cool project of life, the fun road, and how it's kind of making us show up better in life and be thinking about how to make a bigger impact where we can.
Love it.
This is great.
So now we're gonna pick a game or a card for you guys at home.
That's right.
Get ready. So
Here
this
is your
is
card.
your question.
What did you learn today that you're grateful for?
We're listening.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Totally.
Like it.
Oh yeah.
No, this sounds like we're dubbing a porn movie or something. So what did you learn today that you're so learning? Because it's not what you did, it's something you learned that you say, oh, I'm happy
really
I learned that. Yeah.
And whenever I'm sick, it almost makes me feel so grateful for the times that I'm healthy and I can just wake up and hop up without an injury or without feeling congested.
Yeah.
All those days that I'm like, oh, I'm so grateful for the days that I'm healthy all the time. My health is something that I'm so grateful for.
So my answer, what did you learn today that you're grateful for, is that a clean, uncluttered house make you feel better. What did you learn?
Today my foot wasn't hurting and I'm like getting over injuries and we just
That's something very grateful that you learned today.
I was hopping down the stairs because I have to go up 5 flights and down 5 flights. And the last time I was here in Barcelona, I had just torn my calf. Yeah. And those were painful flights of stairs. And I'm very grateful for my body. So
tell us very fast, what did you learn today that you're grateful for? Tell us now. Super. Next card.
Let's do a couple more for you guys.
Wait, no, it's for me.
Okay, perfect.
No, me, you at home. Okay. Me, you at home. Here we go. Cards. What's a film you loved watching? The Help, no doubt.
Oh yeah.
I got a couple of movies, but I got The Help. There's my little dog. He escaped anyway. I love The Help because it's such a powerful movie. I can watch it over and over and over again. There's a lot of other movies, but that one has a deep... There's so many characters in
The Help that they're like such hero stories.
Yeah. It has a deep impact on me, and I love that movie. Okay.
I loved the book. I listened to the book. Okay, just pick a card for me.
For you?
Yeah, and just...
Finish this sentence. Get ready. Today was wonderful because...
we ate the most delicious meal that hasn't happened yet. I'm prophesying of what it was. Today, say it again. Today was beautiful.
Wait, let me say it different. Finish this sentence. Yesterday was wonderful because... First thing that comes into your mind.
We ate a delicious meal around the table in a nice, beautiful flat and recorded a great podcast.
So what about your little facial that you got in the morning?
Oh, today was...
And your massage.
Yeah, today was...
And your hot bath.
Yesterday was a day of taking care of the body and the mind. And even today we said, my face feels so good and smooth. And you have to have those days where, however you can make it happen, you take time for yourself, whether that's just sitting and breathing and being still, or whether that's going and getting somebody. I said that woman moved my body and moved around my body in ways I'd never experienced before. The way that she massaged me was like, she had her hands moving the top part, she had the bottom part. She bent my leg back into a full circle.
Scorpion.
I mean, seriously, I've never felt so flexible and taken advantage of at the same time.
Question for you guys at home. Get ready.
What is something you recently achieved?
I like that. What have you achieved recently? So recently, what do we say? Yesterday, within the last...
I could be within the last year.
Okay, within the last year.
Because if it's a big thing, think about graduating college or for us, we're coming up on a year of the fun road, and we just
Yeah,
keep looking back of like, wow, this past year has been crazy,
yeah.
but has been so cool and uplifting.
Okay, something we achieved recently. I would say for sure the Fun Road Company, this podcast.
Yeah.
So, what about you guys at home? What is something you recently achieved? Think about that, and if the first thing that comes into your mind, it can be something really small, it can be something with a big impact, or something really big with a smaller impact. But what comes into your mind the first? And if you go like, I don't really know, what have I achieved? That's a sign as well. If you need to think very far back what you have achieved, then that might be a sign
To
saying,
get out of
okay,
that,
get out and
yeah.
snap out of that bad habit and start doing something.
Oftentimes we just stay in our comfort zone. We stay where we feel safe. And I love to challenge myself, even though it's kind of torturous, but I love to challenge myself to feel that feeling of discomfort, which is called growth,
Growth.
and push myself to do a little bit more.
Yeah.
Also, when you were in Utah and you helped me clean out my closet, that was something also that we achieved.
Next time I'm there, we're doing another room.
That's right.
Or we're still doing the bathroom or
I thought we were just going to do the closet again every time you come.
No, not on. No, you won't buy that.
I did the bathroom.
Oh,
I've
you
been,
did?
yeah, I'm kind of working my way around.
Okay, perfect. But
Yeah.
like, we can do some more. I mean, your house is not cluttered and full at
But when you have
all.
space, you find that you just
Yeah,
hold on to
yeah.
stuff. Like, why in the world am I holding on to this bag that I haven't used in 5 years?
And your kitchen looks super clean, but like we can
You open up that pantry
No,
and
no,
there's so
no.
much stuff.
There's a lot of stuff. I mean, just to let you know how different Cass and I am. My whole flat is probably as big as your living room. Your living room with the kitchen, all the total,
Yeah.
probably might still with my terrace. But I have a cool little flat. It's
I
not that.
love this flat.
But next time when I come, we're gonna open the cabins,
Yeah.
and like all food that we're not
Yeah.
using, boom, 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 all out.
And that's Europeans, I think, are better at that in general because you
live smaller.
You live smaller. So one of
Yeah.
our shows that Brian and I used to love to watch was Tiny Houses.
Oh.
And it's where these people would essentially take all of their belongings,
yeah.
take only what you need,
Yeah, yeah,
and move into this tiny, tiny
Yeah.
house. And some of them stayed, and some of them were like,
Get me
no,
outta
I
here."
cannot
Yeah.
stay in here forever.
Okay, cool. So wait, what's something you achieved recently?
That was for them.
Oh, that was for them. So now it's back to me.
Yep.
I love it. I feel like it's all about me. What made you smile today? The first will smile. Is it something funny or something I'm grateful for? Then it's probably that my dog got attacked yesterday by a pit bull. So this morning, the first thing I do when I wake up is check his wound, and his wound is really good. It's
Yeah.
like it's healing by itself. And I go, oh. So it was a big relief. And I thought, oh my God, because we cleaned out the wound and we disinfected it. So I thought maybe today we got to go to the vet and it has to be sewed up because a teeth punctured his skin.
Picture a pit bull, like the biggest canine, and if you were just to like put a hole into a skin, almost like a belt hole.
Yeah.
And it was just clean and open like a hole. And it was so sad to see those two going at it. Although Dobie was undersized, he was still putting up a good fight.
Yeah.
And they were fighting
God.
over a stick, and just the rest of the night was in worry for this sweet little boy. And then today at the park, he was running and playing, and I could see your sense of relief of like, oh, he's doing good. He's doing good.
So that made me smile today. Okay, your card.
I think this would be such a great thing to do at like the dinner table.
Yeah, with your family.
Yeah, I mean, what is a book you loved reading? I love to read books, and I say read with quotations because I listen to books, but I listen to an audiobook once a week, I would say. And some of them I listen to over and over. Right now I'm listening to a beautiful book, a World War II book, and I honestly am looking for every moment that I can listen to it. And it's called The Nightingale. It's a number one New York Times bestseller, sorry, by Kristen Hanna. And it's a beautiful story of people who have heroic acts and who, in a moment of struggle, really rise to the occasion. And one of my all-time favorite books is The Happiness Advantage. And then also, I love true crime, so I love The Stranger Beside Me
Wow.
and I'll Be Gone in the Dark. So I love, that's kind of the mixture of books that I
Yeah,
love:
yeah,
self help, true crime, and heroism, like a cool memoir.
yeah. Which all kind of make you feel good. So that's good. Now, I'm not a book reader. I love reading articles, but a full book.
I think you would like
Yeah, yeah,
Audible,
yeah.
because as you're
I
walking
should try to do
Joby,
it. I
yeah,
read
yeah, you are a
a
reader.
lot, but I love reading articles and do research and stuff like that. But like a whole book,
But something that have, you've lived out of your country for 8 years.
yeah.
So reading about, keeping up on what's happening in Belgium
Oh
has
yeah, yeah, yeah,
made it
yeah,
so that you read more articles and you're so much more up on culture and like what's happening in the world than I
yeah,
am.
yeah,
I just live my own little bubble with my book.
yeah.
All right, and this is a card for you.
Okay, so I poke it.
Perfect.
I'll
Poke it.
poke it.
I'll poke it.
I
Ooh, you're
like
gonna
this
go for the
color.
dark one.
Who would you like to thank? Hmm. I mean, I want to thank so many people, but today, guys is
Pick.
looking at me. Pick me.
No,
No,
I
no,
know you're
no.
grateful for me.
Yeah, yeah. Who do I want to thank?
Pick three people.
Three people.
Yeah.
John Giswold, again. I mean, that man keeps coming back, but I want to thank him because he was really the sliding door to an amazing life. My mom, because, well, my mom and my dad, because without them, I would not be here. And I'm actually, I want to thank, this sounds very selfish, but I want to thank myself for
Yeah.
being brave enough to not get stuck in a negative life and being brave enough to take huge steps that other people always told me do not do it. And I freaking did it.
Yeah.
And this is, I mean, I got so many people to thank for. And when I think of John and you and my family and my friends and my little dog, I want to thank him for. Uh,
He just looked at you
but
like, I love you.
I think John, of course, my parents made me also a part of who I am, and myself for being brave enough.
Yeah.
People should do that more. Say, you did good, you did that, and that is something I'm grateful for because it could have easily gone completely the different direction, and it
Yeah.
didn't. And I truly believe that I, for myself, made a lot of good decisions in that. So,
I
thank you,
think,
Steve.
no, I think that that is so powerful. We get very caught up in noticing the good that other people, and then we get
Yeah.
stuck in that comparison
Mm,
downfall. And
yeah.
really, part of gratitude is being grateful for the things that you did that you didn't want to do. That's what I tell my kids all the time. Life is about doing the things that you don't want to do, learning to do the things that you don't want to do and do them well and do them with a smile.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the more used to that you get, and now I think you feel pretty invincible
Yeah.
because you've proved yourself. The mental things that you've had to overcome
Yeah.
or emotional, you've done.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah. So here's a cup for you guys. Get
All
ready.
right.
You want to pick it or not?
No, you pick
You
it.
say stop.
Stop.
The pink one.
Do it.
What are you proud of?
Perfect. This is
Yeah.
great. That goes right into what we were saying. List
Yeah.
something that you're proud of, an accomplishment, a daily thing that you do, an impact that you do. And if you don't feel very proud right now, that's a wake up call to start showing up in your own life. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not it's not easy, but it's also not hard. It just takes a decision of I'm going to show up better than I feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to be kinder than I want to, and I'm going to make people think of love when they think of me.
That's cool. Yeah. And proud is something sometimes we think of huge
Yeah.
things, but proud can be something really small or something you don't for I'm just thinking about my sister, my oldest sister, she just became a grandmother.
Yeah.
I've never seen her
Oh, she is
so
just
proud. Oh,
shining.
my grandchild. I mean, that
Yeah.
is the biggest proud I've seen her be. Even though she achieved many amazing things, she got three great kids. She
Yeah, but she
started
says she loves those
restaurants.
kids, but that grandbaby,
Yeah,
there's nothing. It's untouchable.
no, no, exactly. Okay, cool. So let's do one more round and then we're done.
Okay. This
Okay,
is for me. Just pick a card.
I can
You
pick
can
for you
ask
which color you want.
any color. I don't care.
There we
It's
go.
all good. Okay, what about your body are you grateful for?
What about your
Oh
body
gosh.
are you
Of
grateful
course, I
for?
think that women in general have more
Look, your first
insecurities.
reaction is,
Oh
oh, no,
gosh,
no,
I
no,
know,
no.
I
Own
know.
it, own it.
So,
Ooh,
I
I
am
am
I am
super proud.
grateful. I'm grateful for my legs.
Yeah,
That used to be the thing that I used to hide, and I'm not going to say that I think that they're in the best shape that they could be in right
they
now because
are. Yesterday, in that little tiny little swimsuit, everybody was looking at you
oh,
like,
shut up. That is such a
it's
lie.
not, it's
He
not.
said, is she? It's like one of those people who are human on the body, on the top, and
No,
horse
no,
on the
no, no, no,
bottom.
no. Because while you were still getting dressed, I was already downstairs and the people were asking questions. And when we had the massage, you went and changed. So the two people from the massage saying, you're here to visit? I said, no, I live here and this is my friend. She's a big fitness star. Yeah. And you can see them saying,
That
yeah,
makes
like
sense.
we could tell, we could tell. So
So an insecurity
own
that
it.
nailed it. So my legs have given me strength, and even when I have been walking up and down these stairs, I mean, I don't have to walk up 5 flights of stairs, you guys, in real life, but when you come to Barcelona, you got to own those stairs, and my legs can go for days.
Yeah.
They're strong, and it's something that's provided my job and strength, and that's what I'm grateful for.
Super.
All right. I
Okay.
know I've had to just work on that
Yeah,
insecurity.
just yeah,
I
own
know.
it.
Own it.
Okay. No, not a good one. And I'll tell you later why, because it just says, what are you grateful for? But
And
we've
we've
been
been
talking
doing
about
it.
it. Describe a memory you cherish. Probably the moment I won Best Belgian
Oh
Instructor by
yeah.
the Fitness Federation. That was just being selected in the top seven and then going to a convention insecure, thinking I would never matter. This is not where I belong. They selected me, they made a mistake. So you could get selected, you had to send in like a video and they look at you and then you get selected from all the we're talking about fitness, aerobic instructors. So I did that and I got a letter at that time, not an email, saying you selected with the top seven. Now you got to present at a convention. I came to that convention the smallest person, insecure, thinking they made a mistake. I am not the level of the other six. Please, this is going to be the biggest embarrassment of my life. And I left that day as Belgian champion
Oh my.
aerobics, a contract with Reebok, feeling like a completely new person. So, how I woke up that morning thinking, I have to get out of this. I cannot do this. And these people made a mistake to going to bed as a Belgian champion. So,
That
that's a memory I
is,
will never forget.
and that just proved to you that okay, you just hush down now, you insecurities,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I think what's cool is that you really proved to yourself because you didn't just pass with flying colors on the first test you took, and there was a lady who got in your way and tried to push you down, hold you
Mm,
down,
mm.
and you really just said,
Oh, and people came up to me and said, even when I won, there was one girl who was really famous in Belgium and she was on conventions and she was like, wow, the big star in Belgium. She competed and she became second. And she came up to me and she said how amazing I did. But the people where she works at, of the studio, came up to me saying that I should have been second, that I didn't deserve it. And I still know them. So I don't know if they're going to listen to this podcast, but remember that I will never forget that they came up and tell me that she should have been the first and not me. But looking back at it, it's like deep down, I know they know that the reason why they love their instructor is because they know her and they work with her every day. Because the other five, their people thought that their instructor should have been the first.
So who do you know the girl?
Of course. Of course.
Do I know the girl?
No, you don't know her. No, because Caroline competed the year after, and she won the year after. So yeah. So
there's such learning lessons in that.
Oh my God!
And
yeah.
I mean, that was such a turning point for you. And I think of all the people who have been inspired by you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing. And I mean, just incredible. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, this is your last question, folks. I want you to be thinking about that.
Well, we're going to round up, and so we're going to say goodbye. And then the last thing we're going to say is give you that question, and you think about it while you're driving your car, cleaning your house, just sitting in a plane, whatever you are doing. So first of all, don't forget to subscribe for our podcast. You can go online and we can find trainings online. It's called thefunroad.com or kassandsteve.com. And you can also do the training just in your own little sofa by the GPS system, which is
the guided plan to success. So we have our live events. And then, of course, our GPS system is really taking Steve and I on as your coaches.
Yeah.
And we, instead of just telling you what to do, we kind of hold your hand and walk you through it.
Yeah.
It's been really cool. And I also want to give a special thank you and shout out.
I'm so sorry.
Bless you. I love a good sneeze.
Oh, goosebumps.
Yep.
Look at
those
that.
are the
Look
best.
at that.
Those are the
Chicken
best.
Skin.
So I want to give a special thanks out to Sarah.
Sorry.
She's a Zen member in New Zealand. I know exactly who she is. And she said, they made me think of you and joy. So she is responsible for our gratitude conversation starters.
Yeah.
So if this is something that you know is lacking in your life, think about what an impact this would make if you brought this to dinner with your friends, or if you had this dinner time with your kids. And rather than thinking of the things that just went so wrong, you think about all the things that you're grateful for. And the last question that we want you to think about is, what talents or skills do you have that you're grateful for? And if a skill that you're wanting more of is confidence and direction and guidance, that is why you go to thefunroad.com and check us out there. And to give you a little song to
say the question one more time.
What talents or skills do you have that you're grateful for?
They say it's a matter of time, 1,000 days and the sun won't shine before I come back to you. And I'm happy, nothing's going to stop me. I'm making my way home, I'm making my way. I'm happy, nothing's going to stop me. I'm making my way home, I'm making my way. I go solo, oh I go solo. I'm making my way home, I'm making my way.